Alright, hello and welcome to this special episode. Well, it's not an episode of Still First Speaks. I'm here to announce some giveaways. Super excited. I have the Flesh and Blood Content Creator Kit number 2. Are you wondering what's in it? I can quickly show you. I'm stealing this video from Dice Commando. It's someone I know. I've spoken to a few times. I've done some collabs with him. Just because the stuff is all packed away and I don't have time on day. No. I need to announce the giveaways, but I don't have time today to unbox it. So you can see we have here. We have the Celestial Cataclysm playmat. We have a Doomsday playmat and an Eclipse playmat as well. And then we have the Herald of Rebirth promos. Right now, obviously, you're watching these Herald of Rebirth promos. I have 30 of each, and you're wondering, how the hell can I get a hold of these? I am here to give you the answer to that question. Simply put, I'm going to be running one primary competition to get a hold of these, and then I'm probably just going to be giving them out to Patreons and supporters and people who've supported the channel. So the main giveaway, is that I am running an emoji/Photoshop based competition. So if you are interested in getting one of these, what you have to do is go through to my Twitter or my Facebook. I'll put links in the description. And I am giving away 3 Herald of Rebirth, so one of each color, to the best insert of a bear emoji or bear Photoshop of a Flesh and Blood card. Someone gave me this idea by sending me bear fangs. So I've decided this obviously is the perfect way to do a competition. You'll see there's already some entries, some Photoshop, some this is not count, this is a dog, right? This is 100% not a bear. But you know, other people have been putting emojis into various places, so have a bit of fun with it. The competition ends on the 24th of May. Aside from that, the rest of these will be going out to Patreons, essentially based on a tiered system. If you're a tier 1 Patreon, you'll have a chance of getting one of these. If you're a tier 3 one, you'll have a chance of getting a playset of them. The numbers are quite limited, so I only have 30 of each, which will be given out sort of to each of the tiers of Patreon based on how many Patreons I have at that tier and how many of these I have left. And obviously, if they run out, they do run out. But that will be done at the end of June. So at the end of June, I will be giving out, 1, 2, or 3 of these to people who are subscribed to my Patreon at the end of the month. And that will just sort of be a way for you to get these. It's not particularly complex. It is just a bit of cash down, and that will sort of be, I think, the most straightforward way to get a hold of these, and the best way sort of to get a hold of these if you just want to do that. If they run out and I do not have enough to give out to everyone, so if the Patreon really explodes, at the moment it's still currently quite small, then of course I will think of another way of reimbursing people, or I'll figure out something else to do, and I'll just award them randomly to everyone who is at that tier of the Patreon. The other thing, of course, to note is that I will be throwing in some other little bit of a spice in there just to keep things exciting. So we are going to say that one of these mats is going to be given out randomly to... So I think we're going to give out the Celestial Cataclysm mat out randomly to anyone who subscribes to my Patreon in the next month, or has done so in the past 5 days since I set it up. So don't worry if you subscribed the last week, you're still going to be included in that giveaway. So everyone who signs up to my Patreon from when I started it a couple of weeks ago to the end of the next month will be eligible to win a Celestial Cataclysm playmat. We will also be giving out the Doomsday playmat as well to a random person, and we are just working out when or what we are going to use the Eclipse playmat for, because it's such a rare playmat in the UK that I would like to do something a little bit special for it, rather than just giving it out at random. So, if you subscribe to the Patreon, you are in with a chance to get Heralds of Rebirth, 1, 2, or 3, depending on what tier you subscribed at, and also a chance to win one of those 2 playmats, Doomsday, Celestial Cataclysm. I figure just doing it for the people who have been supporting my channel, and that includes anyone who was on Ko-fi before I started to wind it up, though I think there are still some people on there. You're obviously just included at the same level that you will be on Patreon. And anyone who enters this giveaway has a chance to win them. And of course, stay tuned for another giveaway, which will include the Eclipse playmat, with more of sort of a UK focus on the giveaway. That's all really. Nice quick video. Just wanted to announce that. Obviously, thank you to anyone who has subscribed to my Patreon already or joined my Discord, which is, of course, linked below. We're building a nice little community on there, so I just have to start dedicating a bit more time to actually sort of, talking to the guys on there and running games and just talking about different formats and things like that with the people on there. I think we've got about 25 now, so it's ticking up nicely. And of course, thanks to all of you who I met last week in the flesh and blood, as we say, in New Jersey. It was really just fantastic to meet all of you and have you come up to say hello, which has prompted me to do this giveaway and just be very, very pleased and generous with everything that's happening. So that's how it's going to happen. Please, all of your best photoshops, emojis, whatever you want to do, make it funny, make it intelligent, go crazy, and let's just have a bit of fun. Thanks all for listening, and talk to you all soon.